Welcome to our show this evening. It's kind of a family show. We have one guest. Our dear friend, Mr. Tim Conway, is with us today. Can we turn out the lights so we can talk to the audience? Have any questions you might want to ask at all? Yes?
Did you ever have a nose job?
Did I ever have a nose job? No, if I had, I wouldn't have gotten this one, I'll tell you that. Yes.
Did you knit your skirt?
Did I knit my skirt? Yes, I've been up all night. It's crocheted, actually. A little lady in the basement did it. She never gets out. Isn't it nice that she did it? Pardon me?
Looks like my Afghan.
Looks like your Afghan. We did steal it from a house. Where do you live? You can do it, with one, and lie around on the foot of your bed, and it's great. Put yourself on the piano, put pictures on it.
Harold, what's your favorite pastime?
What's my favorite pastime? Next question.
Lyle Wagner a hug?
You want to give Lyle Wagner a hug? Lyle? There's a girl here. Lyle Wagner, ladies.
She wants to what?
She wants to hug you.
Give you a hug.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Kitsy
Kitsy what?
Wagner.
Oh, come on.
Are you a relative of mine?
I'm your sister.
Oh, she's adorable. What happened to you? Oh, you're so cute.
This is the little one in the family.
You have another brother, a brother, and
Oh, yeah, there are 5 kids in our family.
what kind?
What kind of kids?
Girls?
There are 3 girls and 2 boys. I'm the
girls.
second oldest, got a sister older than me.
Sister older than. Are they all as good looking as you two?
Well,
That's
for you to decide.
I got a letter from Lyle's brother a couple of weeks ago because I had teased. Somebody had asked in the audience if Lyle had a brother, and I said yes, and he was as tall as Lyle. Of course, he wears heels. And I got a letter from Lyle's brother. What is he, in the Army? Or?
He's in the Air Force.
He's in the Air Force, and he said, heels? He said, if you saw me, you'd throw rocks at my brother. So you're going to get me to pull up. See, you can't see.
See you later,
You're
kids.
surrounded by handsome fellas down there, I see. Hi. Any other Oh, bye, Lyle. See you after the show.
Is your hair naturally red?
Is my hair naturally red? How'd you get in? Yeah.
I just wanted to tell you that my husband and I watch your show every Wednesday, and we just love you
You
and your show.
watch our show every Wednesday, and you love it. Get her out of here. Oh, there's Ernie Anderson. We have another
My brother, would you ask him to get in touch with me? I've been trying to get him all over town.
Are you really Ernie's brother?
Arthur.
You're Arthur Anderson?
Arthur Anderson.
Is he really? Are you putting me on Ernie? Is he your brother?
I have no idea.
Anything else? Any other questions? Uh-huh.
Don't you get tired of being a sex symbol?
Yes, I do get very tired of it. Yeah. It's not easy. Yes, sir.
Where did you learn dramatic lessons?
Where did I learn dramatic lessons? You mean as opposed to comedy, or
Did you ever take dramatic lessons?
did I ever take dramatic lessons? Yes, I did. I was terrible, and
Your money back?
My husband was going to ask you what you were doing after the show, but he chickened out.
Is that your husband sitting next to you? Oh, you're a dirty old man, aren't you? I'd like to bring out Tim Conway to say hi this evening. Have any questions you might want to throw at Tim? Anything at all?
Fine.
There's hope.
You changed your name from Tom to Tim?
I have changed my name. Yes, my original name was Betty, and we had a little bit of trouble when I first came out, but now it is Tim. Yes, there was another Tom Conway, and I changed mine. My dad used to be a tinsmith, and now he's a tonsmith. Good night.
I wanted to know why you have your shoes on this time, because last time I was here, you didn't have your shoes on.
Yes, that's true. Well, I was drunk last time. No, this time, the last time they sent out to shine my shoes just before we went on, and he never arrived with the shoes. But this time, as you can see, he's done a marvelous job of shining them. Yes. They were white when I came in, but what they've come out to be. Mm-hmm.
Any other questions?
Incidentally, I have 3 friends in the audience, my wife and my 2 mother-in-laws, Mrs. Dalton and Mrs. Conway.
Oh,
Isn't
where
that a
are
wonderful
you?
thrill?
Mrs. Dalton, Mrs.
Oh, my mother, that's
What's
right.
your mother?
Yes, that would be my mother, yes. I keep forgetting it is my mother, not my mother-in-law. My mother, my wife, and then my mother-in-law.
How do you feel, Marianne? Marianne just had a baby. How old is he now?
Oh, my Lord, I didn't know that. You little devil, you. Thing. What was it, honey? Think it was a boy. Good. She's funny, too, and she noticed how the audience... That's swell, honey. Yes, we did. It's 3 weeks old, and she hasn't named it yet. She only had 9 months.
What are you going to name him?
Encyclical. Or maybe the end or something. Yes, this is the 5th. What are we naming him?
Corey.
Corey. Yes.
Oh, Corey Conway. That's
yes,
adorable.
Timmy, Patrick, Jamie, Kelly,
Why don't
Corey.
you name him Betty? Give him the middle
Betty.
name Betty for
Right,
you.
yes, we
Be
should.
good. That's a good one.
There are 10 people living at my house now, so if you have any friends over the weekend want to stop by. 1 bedroom. It's nice.
Well, that's how you got it.
Yes.
Any other questions?
Do you need a babysitter?
Do I need a babysitter? Gee, do we need a babysitter? Honey, talking to you. What? No, who are the kids with? Nobody. We're all here. What? The dog is taken care of.
Any other questions you might have? Okay, don't go away. We'll be right back.
Oh.
From Television City in Hollywood. It's the Carol Burnett Show.
Good evening and welcome to VIP, the television interview show that is stimulating, provocative, and sometimes even interesting. Tonight we're going to talk with that fabulous tycoon. Yes, we are. We're going to talk with that fabulous tycoon of the fried chicken business, Colonel Flanders. Colonel Flanders lives in this magnificent colonial mansion in the heart of Kentucky. Colonel Flanders.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
Oh, good evening, Colonel. I'm Mrs. F. Lee Corman.
Corman, what a magnificent name. All right. What do you want here? A box or a bucket? With the bucket, you get mashed potatoes.
Oh, no, Colonel, I'm not placing an order. I would like to interview you.
Well, interview me, do you, gal? Well,
Yeah.
you go right ahead.
All right, tell me... Having a little trouble there, Colonel.
It's my tum-tum.
Tell me, Colonel, how did you get started in the business?
Well, how did I? Well, my partner and I started many years ago with just 23 hens.
Oh, who was your partner?
A rooster.
Oh, Brewster, that's a very unusual partner.
Well, I couldn't have done it alone, honey.
I understand you've done considerable research in your business.
Yes, you understand correctly, my dear. We found we were always short of drumsticks, you understand? So I experimented, and I finally produced a chicken with 8 legs.
Where is it?
Couldn't catch him. telling you, MDC.
Well, that's very interesting. Any
I'm
other...
sure.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing, Don. I was just ad-libbing.
That really is interesting.
Yes.
Any other experiments?
Yes, a lot of other experiments. We produced once a giant chicken almost 7 feet tall. That didn't work out either, though.
Why not?
Well, he kept putting me in the bucket. Hello, Colonel Flanders here.
Who was that?
Minnie Pearl.
Oh, Colonel, was that a rooster I just heard?
Yes, ma'am. That must be my partner, Jim. Would you like to meet him?
Well, yes, I would.
All right. Hey, Jim, come on. I'm out here. Come on in, boy. Here he is. This here is my partner, Jim. I might say equal partners, too, I might add. This here rooster is worth $5 million.
My goodness. And tell me, sir, who's the young lady?
Well, let's just say she's a friend of Jim's.
I see. Colonel, do you mean to tell me that rooster is worth $5 million?
That's what I mean to tell you, ma'am.
And what happens when he dies?
Well, then he's worth 98 cents more. Nothing goes to waste around here.
Thank you and good night.
Goodbye, man.
Tonight we're in for a kind of treat. Tim Conway's on our show, and as you know, he always does sketches, and a little later on, he and I will be doing a sketch, and you know how good he is in sketches. But tonight, for the very first time, Tim's going to do a stand-up routine all by himself. He's a little nervous about it, so let's give him a nice, warm welcome. Tim Conway. What's the matter?
I'm a little nervous about this.
Yeah?
I just think they're going to laugh at me.
Well, I know, that's ridiculous, but
Well,
you...
see, you know,
Yeah.
and then sometimes they just think that that's
Well,
funny. You know what I mean?
Okay, it's silly, but I'll introduce you again. This is a little unusual, but it seems Tim is very self-conscious about people laughing at him. He thinks you're going to laugh at him rather than at the material, so he asked me to ask you not to laugh at him while he does his routine. It doesn't seem... well, anyway, how about a nice warm hush for Tim Conway?
Did you tell them?
Right.
What'd they say?
I think they understand.
Where are they?
Right out there.
In that area?
Yeah.
No. I thought you told them.
I did.
Well, I hear a couple of them out there. What is that supposed to mean?
Well, I did tell everybody.
Yeah, sure, you know. What do you expect me to do? Stand up here and tell jokes while they laugh at me? What kind of talk is that? I mean, you know?
Oh, wait a minute, Tim. Calm down. Maybe I... folks, could you keep it down? Let's give the kid a break, okay?
Right. This is one of the reasons they don't play nightclubs.
Yeah, well, just go ahead. I think it's going to be okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Well, a funny thing happened to me on the way to the studio today. I went down to get this bus, see, and this lady came on. She had a big bag of groceries and everything, and I was just sitting there.
Tim, excuse me.
What's the matter? You got more trouble back there?
No, I was just wondering, are you going to do your whole routine this way?
Is it too fast?
No, that's not it. I mean, aren't you going to look at the audience?
Oh, no. I feel them smiling back there. You know, you turn around, next thing you know, they're laughing at you.
Yeah, well, it's just that if you're going to be a success, you have to have a personal contact with the audience. You've got to look at them.
Look at them. You know, you may be right. Bert Parks told me the same thing. Right, let me try it again. So she gets on this bus. You know, if you want to sit over there by the window, that's okay with me.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. Oh, got more trouble?
Well, in a way, I don't think this is working out. Wait a minute, I have an idea. Why don't you take one of the hand mics and go back into one of the dressing rooms, and then we can hear your routine, and you won't hear us laughing at you, and you won't see us either. And then you can do your routine.
You're a trooper. Right.
Give him a mic, will you, George? Just take it on. It'll just be a second.
So she got on this bus, and she says, say, do you mind if I smoke? And I said, no, go right ahead.
Hello?
How am I doing?
Who is this? Yes?
This is Tim.
Yeah, well, it's going fine. Just keep going.
No trouble out there, is there?
No, just fine.
Right, bye.
So she said, "Do you have a light?" And I said, "Well, I think I got one in my jacket."
Hello?
You wouldn't lie to me, would you?
Get out here. This is getting out of hand. I'm terribly sorry for all this. Tim, why don't you just say goodnight and finish, okay?
Well, I usually finish with a song.
All right, do it then. What song are you going to sing?
Well, I thought, oh my gosh, I thought I'd do "Strangers in the Night," if it's okay.
Fine.
Yeah. I was-
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
You're gonna...
I'm not exactly gonna sing it. You see, I'm just gonna move it. See, I've only had 3 lessons, and so far we've just had movements, and we haven't had anything in the music part of it. So I just like move it.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's Tim Conway, Moving. To Strangers in the Night.
I have a stool.
Oh, yes, I'll get it.
Shooby-dooby-doo.
Being brought up by an older sister like Carol was okay, but I just hated it when she waited up for me on Saturday nights.
Roger. Roger. Roger, she's not home yet. What time is it? What time is it, Roger? Roger!
For heaven's sakes, Carol, do you know what time it is? It's 1:30.
Thank you.
Oh.
Roger, I'm worried about Chris. I don't like it. She's out with an older man.
Kind of older man. I saw the guy. Looks like he's about 22.
He's 23 and a half. 23 and a half.
Oh, so what? Chrissy's 18. She's almost old enough to vote.
If I thought they were out voting, I wouldn't worry.
Carol, come on. Now stop it. I've got to go to work tomorrow. Come on, let me get some sleep.
She looked very seductive tonight. Did you notice?
Mm-hmm.
And she used the last of my expensive perfume I'd been saving.
Give you a couple of bucks, you buy another quart tomorrow.
What time is it now?
Carol, your sister can take care of herself, for heaven's sake.
I'm sorry, but I didn't trust that guy. He had a shifty look about him, a shifty look.
Oh, he did not.
Well, what would you do if you were out with an 18-year-old girl who's beautiful?
I can't remember. It's been weeks.
Roger?
What?
He's about to be drafted, and you know that kind. Hit and run.
You know he's about to be drafted.
He showed me his plane reservation for Canada.
He did not. Will you please go to sleep? Your sister can take care of herself.
How can you sleep when I'm worried? She's just a defenseless little girl.
Defenseless, the way she eats.
What's that got to do with it?
Have you ever seen her without a knife and fork in her hand? Now go to sleep.
What time is it?
Would you let me go to sleep if I teach you how to tell time?
Very funny. I'm going to call the police.
Why don't you?
That's what I'm going to do.
Keep them up, too.
You don't
Why
care.
why should they sleep?
Nobody's
going to sleep anymore. The whole neighborhood, everybody up, nobody sleeps. Let's stay up. We'll have a good time.
Roger, they're back.
Wonderful. Now am I allowed to go to sleep?
Yeah, good night.
You're wonderful.
They'll be getting out of the car any second now. Any second now. Any second now. Any second now. 19, 20, 21, 22.
What are you doing now?
I'm timing their good night. At 60, I scream. 24, 25, 20. They're out of the car. They're coming up the walk. They're on the porch. I can't see him anymore. Roger, did you take down that porch swing like I asked you to?
Forgot. I'll do it tomorrow.
Tomorrow may be too late! She's in the house. He's gone. Oh. Roger, I'm sorry I kept you up, honey, but I was worried, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's all right, sweetheart.
All right, darling.
Yeah.
Good night.
Don't worry about it
Okay.
anymore. We'll sleep now.
Okay, good night.
Good night.
Roger,
Huh?
I don't want Chris to know we waited up for us, so try to pretend like you're asleep, okay? Chris, is that you, honey?
Carol, you know it's me. You've been staring at us ever since we drove up.
Oh, you saw me, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Roger, it's no use. She knows we're awake.
I'm glad, because I don't think I could have pretended for another minute. You know what I think? I think I'm gonna go to bed for real now, okay? Good night.
Oh, no, you don't. You come right back here. I want to ask you a few questions.
Carol, it's awfully late.
I know. All right, I'll just ask you one. Whoop, sorry, dear. I'll just ask you one question, okay?
Just one.
All right, what'd you do from the time you left until the time you got back?
What did you do?
Nothing.
Right, fine. Sounds exciting. Wonderful evening. Thank you. That'll be all, Chris. Good night, sis. Good night,
That is
darling.
not all. Did you go to a movie?
Well, we were going to, but the line was so long we decided against it.
So?
So we listened to stereo.
Where?
In his apartment.
Oh, stop it. Yeah, I heard it. There's nothing wrong with that. For heaven's sake, nothing terrible happened, did it, Chris?
Not.
There you see.
Although I did feel a little funny after the drink he gave.
What was it, gin, vodka?
Oh, you wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Tell me, I'll believe you.
You wouldn't.
I'll believe you. Tell me.
It was carrot juice.
I don't believe you. My foot.
Carol, you're worrying about nothing. You're getting paranoid. There's nothing to worry about, is there?
Of course not. We just talked, Carol.
Talked about what?
A lot of things. Vietnam and racial intolerance and marriage.
Marriage.
Hey, that sounds keen, Chrissy.
Marriage?
Yeah, well, we'd wait till he got out of the army.
Oh, well, at least you're not rushing into anything.
Yeah.
Like I did.
Glad we got that settled. Now let's go to sleep. Now, shall we?
Good night. At least you're not rushing into anything. Good night, dear.
Good night.
At least she's not rushing into anything.
Oh, Carol!
Yeah?
Now what? For heaven's sakes, Chris, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta go to work.
We decided that after we get married, we can move in with you and Roger.
Wonderful.
Oh, no.
Stay tuned now for the second half of the Carol Burnett Show, following station identification. And now, back to the second half of the Carol Burnett Show.
And now here's our own Vicki Lawrence and our own Ernie Flatt dancers dancing, sinking. And now here is our own Vicki Lawrence and our Ernie Flatt dancers dancing and singing and twinkle-toeing their way into the hearts of millions.
Once those American boys get near you, take good care of your heart. Take good care of your heart. From Kentucky to New York City, California to Idaho. Let me tell you, girls, plain or pretty, it's something that you gotta know. Once those American boys get near you, take good care of your heart. Some are charming and some are witty. Some can look like a movie star. Let me tell you, girls, plain or pretty, remember wherever you